Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, dogs, and cats, and welcome back to COMMUNISM Level Up. And today we are back here again with our new great Neo-Ottoman Empire. Our empire is getting so big that it hardly fits on the screen anymore. It's amazing. We're doing so good here. Obviously, we have a few issues to deal with, and I'm going to get into that right now. So, of course, Israel has always been a big threat here. So what we're doing is we're developing our nuclear weapons, and I am happy to say we have successfully tested our nuclear weapons. So we have nukes now, but we are actually working on the production. We don't have very many nukes, but we do have, we actually have we have no missiles right now, no bombs, but we are working on a certain few very kind of old-timey nuclear bombs. But right now we don't have the technology to actually build good nuclear missiles, so we're still working on that. A future target is definitely Barcelona. Barcelona has a lot of Mediterranean land here, so we want to obviously control at least as much of the Mediterranean coast as possible. Of course, have these islands as well, and Barcelona owns those, so we're gonna have to take those over. Of course, Marseille owns this island here, and as well as this bit of coast. So, taking over Marseille is an option, but I don't want to own like all this European land up here. That'd be kind of weird. I just want like the coast like this. So, I think that's not really possible. So, I don't think we're ever actually going to declare war on Marseille unless they declare war on us, in which we'll actually go in and annex it. But something has very serious happened recently. The English have declared war on us. So I think they've seen our territorial incursions on them here in Cyprus, and they actually have a base here too, next to Barcelona. So we're going to attack both of these military bases, and we're going to use our navy stationing right here to stop any of their troops from moving in and beaching anywhere. Of course, they could beach into northern Africa here, in which we have tons of troops in northern Africa that we could meet them with and have like a nice little land war with them. Our ally Japan, they are dominating Asia right now. They are defeating the South Koreans. They've defeated pretty much their entire navy. I guess North Korea is sort of an issue still. They have tons of navy all over the place, and they have a huge army there. So if Japan ever actually has to go to war with North Korea, we'll declare war on them too, and we'll hopefully we could probably send some troops in to help them defeat the North Koreans so they don't take all of our Asian land. One thing I did notice too is that Ethiopia is super friendly with us. So I won't declare war on them right now. I'll wait for either something to happen with them or your guys' comments. Should I attack them anyways, or should I keep them as like an African ally and annex this stuff over here? I think that might still be fine. Keeping this as an ally might be cool too. So they are obviously very in love with us. I don't know how or why, but they are. So, yeah. And one more thing too, Moscow has been committing some territorial incursions with their air force over our airspace here with their war with Kazakhstan, and that is not to be taken lightly. We do not appreciate this, Moscow, and you will pay for it. So if you continue to do these kinds of things, you will see war. You will see not really us like annexing your land and stuff, but us, pushing against you, defeating your government, and forcing you to, defeating the communists, forcing you to take democracy. And well, when our election happens, we're not gonna have an election. Let's just say that, unless they we're not pulling ahead. So we're definitely going to lose this election. We're just going to have to capture it and become a dictatorship, which was the plan from the start. We're going to condemn England's war against us. Just going to condemn their own war. So our ships are on the way here to this little epicenter right here, as well as we are going to move some of our troops to Cyprus, and we are going to get them to attack the military base there. As you can see, we actually have like no troops there right now. I'd say this is a good amount of troops, just like 9 quick troops to attack their base. Got to make sure we keep an eye on the English, make sure they're not starting to actually send troops our way. And if they do, we got to be careful. There is a few land units moving around. Not sure if they're coming our way though. Looks like they're going to Germany instead. They're at war with a lot of people. So this might not actually be a very bad thing that they're declaring war on us. We can, though, shell this military base. And see if possibly we can actually even take it. Or this is not a military base, it's a town, it looks like. No, it doesn't look like we can actually move into it. We're going to stay here, though. Make sure they don't come into the Mediterranean. The Mediterranean is ours. Okay, these troops are here. Take the base. We've done it. We are pushing their troops out. Good. We've taken the base. Now we're going to entrench all these guys in it. Alright, so that base is now ours. We own the entirety of Cyprus. We should probably see a response from England now that we've actually taken out some troops. Oh yeah, look at this. Now they're actually sending in some troops. So they will all die. All these troops will die very fast. These are just units. They're not actually naval units, so they won't be able to defend themselves. And this huge navy here will just sink them as they're all coming through. So let's put them at this tight little spot here and watch them all sink. I'll say let's start. Oh my god, look at that. It's amazing. The Moscowians they keep encouraging on our territory. Air Force violations. They need to be stopped. All these British units being sunk. It's amazing. Okay, they're actually sending some submarines now, so we're gonna need to be careful. They will be sunk. But we probably might lose some ships. So we just need to keep our guys close so we get as many shells off on them as possible. Let's support what Ethiopia does. Okay, they were shooting missiles at us, but they all were sunk. That's good. We're gonna get some units here to try to see if we can actually get a unit in there to that base that belongs, not for long, to the damn British. South Korea died. Who killed South Korea? Was it the Japanese? Yes, perfect. Japan, you're doing great, bud. You're doing great. Sri Lanka also really likes us for some reason. I was just planning on killing Sri Lanka, but maybe not. Okay, we actually have landed troops here, and we are sinking all of their guys that are trying to leave, so that's good. And we are going to entrench all of the troops that are here into that military base. It now belongs to Turks. Okay, here come more British units. Just sink them all. It's so silly. They'll have to be sunk like this. I think that we're probably going to have to declare war on Moscow because of their territorial incursions. We could also later invade Ireland or southern England in order to stop them, and then defeat their armies, defeat their nation, and then install a more Ottoman-inclined government. Actually, at this point, I think it's going to be viable for us to ally with Ethiopia because they're invading and creating a big country and stuff. I think it'll be a good idea to actually... Oh shit, look at this. South Africa is being invaded by the Democratic Republic of Congo. Oh shit. There's a big war going on, and they all got through here through one tile. That's insane. Are they actually going to get killed by Democratic Republic of the Congo? That's really embarrassing. And Tanzania is expanding as well. That's kind of weird. I don't usually see Tanzania expand. But Ethiopia, we are going to ask you to join our alliance. Do you accept a diplomatic offer from Japan? Of course we accept your diplomatic offer. Okay, we are now an ally with Ethiopia. Ethiopia has joined... Oh shit, look, Japan is invading North Korea. They're finally doing it, and it looks like they're totally defeating them too. Perfect. We wouldn't want the North Koreans to actually take Japanese Asia from us, because then we wouldn't control that part of the world. Oh, but look, we're hitting them from all sides. It's amazing. Next is Vietnam, probably, and Bangladesh too. If Japan can kill those countries, Bangladesh is totally invading India, so if Bangladesh kills India and then Japan kills it, we will own so much land. Rest in peace, North Korea. Rest in peace. Kim Jong-un, you won't live to see another day. You're probably getting your head beheaded. You're getting your head beheaded somewhere right now. And I'm sorry that happened to you. You're no more wet dreams about taking over Asia. It's all done now. It's all done. Okay, we're still not even using all of our technology slots. I think I want to do some transportation because this could help us with our airplanes and stuff for actually having better missiles and jets and things like that. So we're gonna do all this stuff for transportation. We're gonna upgrade our transportation like crazy. All right, Moscow. You've had too many territorial incursions. I know you're invading a pretty crappy country that probably deserves to be invaded, but we're gonna kill you, dude. Alright. Let us start pulling out our military. Let's get everyone that's in, like, the Balkans and Europe. We don't really want to move everyone from Africa. Let's get them out here into, like, Turkmenistan. And we want to get, like, this group of people here. We want to get everyone ready to attack Moscow. All the troops that invaded Europe, pushed through Europe valiantly, they're coming back. They're coming back to the Middle East to fight the communists on the front in Kazakhstan. We will all unite to defeat the communists. We're going to need lots of towns, though, in order to supply our troops. And that's something Kazakhstan doesn't really have. We're going to push them out of this piece of land here. So that they stop encouraging on our territory. Diplomatic offer from Sri Lanka. They want to keep doing business. We will accept Sri Lanka, even though we'll probably kill you. You're not really worth being like a, like an ally later on. So we're not gonna ally you or anything. But it's cute. We'll do business with you, man. No problem. Okay, we're declaring war from their territorial incursions. Also, let's make sure that our Air Force is ready. Man, we have a huge Air Force now, don't we? I guess we're moving our Air Force. Our Air Force was primarily in, like, Africa and over in the Balkans and Italy and stuff. But now we're going to have to move it back over here. These guys are going to fall like flies because they have, like, no supply. Boom. Start pushing them out. We're also going to have to probably declare war on Kazakhstan pretty soon. Because, we're going to need to move through this territory. And, I mean, we could use some Kazakhstani territory, I think. You know what, Kazakhstan? Declare war. We don't care. We're invading this part of the world now. Even though there's going to be, like, no supply here, we still need to take it over. We need to defeat the Moscow army while it's stuck in the mud. I think we'll mostly just use airstrikes in order to defeat their armies, not really using our military. And that way, we won't lose any guys. And since there's so little supply out here, it just makes way more sense to just bomb them. And the only reason we'll need guys out here actually is so we can actually take this territory as our own. So it'll be slow pushing our guys up because of the lack of supply. But it's worth it because we'll take the territory for us. For the Empire. I guess the closest little bit of supply here is this petrol station with the town. So we're going to have to, I guess, push for that petrol station. That's the only way. That's the only place left we can go. So let's start bombing them. It's crazy how effective those bombs are when the enemy army is, like, totally ill-supplied. They just fall like flies instantly. It's insane. Okay, we've actually taken the town, so we'll get a tiny bit of supply that'll fuel our guys over here. And there is an industrial oil field over here that we can also hit. Let's also start bombing the Moscowian troops that are up invading the rest of Kazakhstan just to defeat their army. And we can actually wrap around the rest of the Caspian Sea here and just, like, take the coast and stuff. That'd be sick. And then we could probably make peace with both countries. Like, we probably don't want to kill these countries. Probably not the territory that I really want. But it's still, like, good to just invade this little bit of land here and there. Okay, let's take over the coast. Also, there's, like, a bunch of helicopters. So, I'm thinking about using my Air Force here and hitting those helicopters so they're not able to defend any territory. Come on, take this Kazakh land. Don't let it just like keep flowing back to them, because if it does, then when we make peace with them, we're not going to have this land, and we want all this land to be solid ours. Stop letting it flow back. We're collecting as much supply as we can. Okay, I think we're good. I think we totally just destroyed their armies. Now I think I just want to push them out of this bit of territory here, and once this is completely ours in Kazakhstan's, I'll make peace with Moscow, so they understand, you know, we weren't fucking around when we said, hey, stop encroaching on our territory. Come on, take it. Alright, good. We got it. Let's make peace with Moscow. Offer appears unacceptable. Okay. So, I guess we'll just, like, pull our troops out of this territory here. So, you know, we're not fighting these guys anymore. There's, like, no supply up here, so it's really not worth it. I guess we'll try to take this, like, industrial station up here. There we go. That's, like, their only bit of supply. And we've taken it. It's ours. Moscow won't reclaim this territory, but Kazakhstan will. So it's probably fine if Kazakhstan reclaims this slowly through, you know, this like I guess this isn't supply, but it's like loyalty. So it keeps flowing back to them. Excuse me. So I guess we should start like pushing over here this way to kill Kazakhstan. We're dropping in the polls like crazy. Come on, we built this giant empire, and you're not even gonna vote for us again? We made this country great again. Don't you realize that? We are making Ottomans great again, and you're just gonna sit back and say, man, like it? Like, seriously? Whoa, what happened here? Oh, Moscow is pushing us out of this little tiny bit of Kaliningrad we have for some reason, which I guess is okay. I think we've pretty successfully fought communism today. Now we're charging in against a dictatorship, which we will soon be a dictatorship. But we're just gonna say we're just gonna rally our you know civilians in anger against the fascists that is Kazakhstan. But you know, very ironically, we are also fascist as well. Oh shit, Marseille is totally invading Barcelona, and there's nothing we can do about it right now. Unless we just declare war on them really fast and see if we get any of this, which probably we won't. Actually, we'll get a little bit of this because we have this bit right here. So, declared war. If we, like, take the coast here, we'll probably get, like, some of the coast. Just like we take over the waters. There we go. Annex. Oh, beautiful. We took a nice little piece, and we have those islands too. Oh, that's amazing. Okay. We'll have to go in and kill Marseille now just to like complete it, but that's pretty good. We own this entire piece here. That means we own like, oh shit, look, and Ethiopia is like totally supporting our holdings here in Northern Africa. So if anyone tries to invade and try to push us out of Northern Africa, they're gonna get seen by Ethiopian troops as well as ours. That's so cool. Almaty, attack Almaty. Wait, Switzerland declared war on East Germany? What the hell? Do they actually think that they could take that on? Well, I guess East Germany isn't very strong, but it's still, like, stronger than you would think Switzerland is. And they think they can take on East Germany. Alright. I'd like to see that. Oh, shit. Moscow is actually invading, what is this? Western Urals. We'll make peace with you, Moscow. We just wanted to push you out here because you're being an asshole. Is that okay? Do you understand that? You do understand that you're being an asshole, right, Moscow? We're going to bomb your guys here because I think it's funny. To see you fail. Oh shit, look at this guy. Oh, he got bombed. Rest in peace. I conquered Kazakhstan. Oh shit. I guess it was Moscow. They actually got him to surrender somehow. Shit, how did that happen? Looks like their military efforts right now are focusing up here though. So let's not actually quite go after Moscow. Let's just bomb them to oblivion, to be quite bleak. Alright, there was a big dogfight there. It looks like it's not over, actually. Shit. We lost quite a few jets there. Damn it. Well, Kazakhstan died, and now we are kind of in a war, but like not really like a full-on war against communism, the spread of communism, so we will be stopping the spread of communism. Thank you all for watching, guys. If you liked this, make sure to leave a like, favorite, and subscribe if you are new. Look at that. Look at all the Ethiopia's troops reinforcing our northern African holdings. If you liked, make sure to leave a like. I already said that part. Jeez. And I'll see you all next time when we continue the fight against communism. Peace!